Hello guys, Monkted here. Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you about functions in Roblox Studio. So right here I have this code that changes this kill brick inside of the workspace to red when you join, and then it also makes the disabled to false on the script, which it's disabled right now. So if we just run it, it's going to turn red, it's going to turn neon, and the script is going to be disabled, and if anybody touches the part, then they're going to die. But then in 5 seconds, it's going to change it to smooth plastic, and then it's going to change the brick color to industrial white, and then it's going to disable the script so no one dies. So then this is the script that I have inside of the kill brick, which you guys don't really need to know yet. I'll make a video on that in the future. So I know you guys probably don't know what events are yet, and I'll do a future video on that. So that you can make this happen when like something happens in the game, so you can make it a kill brick and not a kill brick at certain times. But if, let's say we had an event, right, and we had to write this code out every single time we had that event, and this is a lot of code, it's not just like one line, so that's where functions come in. So if I just drop a few lines and then I say function, my function, or we can just change it to kill brick, and then we'll just put brackets like that, and then drop a line, and then if we just copy all of this in there, and then delete this, and we can also just delete that too. And then this is only going to change it to kill brick. So if we just run it real quick, nothing is actually going to happen. Where did my part go? Oh, right there. So you can see the line, it says it changes it to neon, and then it changes it to really red, and we just saw that work, so we know the script is working, but why doesn't it work? So I'm going to be explaining that. So if in the script, just like a remote event, we have to call this, so the script doesn't know when to use the function. So when we want to call the function, we're just going to say the name of it, which is kill brick, and then just like that. So if we play it, then it should work. So you can see it turned red, and let's say we wanted the script to say that the kill brick, we have another function called normal part, like this. Then we can just change it to plastic, and we can change this to industrial white, and then we'll just change it to true. And I'm just going to make the wait a little bit longer. So I'm going to make it a kill brick. I'm going to wait 10 seconds, and then I'm going to do normal part. So you can see how much that, it's about the same, but if we just run it real quick, and then wait 10, and it's going to change back to white. So you can see that happened. But I'm going to be showing you guys how to make it even less of a cluster in your script. So if you may notice these parameters. So what these parameters are used for, as you guys know, like tables. It's almost like a table where you can hold stuff in. So let's just change it to kill. And let's do, yeah, kill. And then we'll do another one called, let's name it to material. And then we can also do one more, which will change the color. So now that we have these parameters in here, they don't really do anything because we haven't scripted them to do anything. So if we just do game.workspace.killPart.material equals material, and we'll be changing that in the future to down here, which where you change the parameters down here. So if we just delete this real quick, and then also this, and then we can also just change this to color, and then we'll just change game.workspace.killBrick.killPlayer.disabled equals kill. And then what we can change is we can do kill, and then let's say we wanted to make it start off so that it kills the player if they touch it, so we can do all of the values. So we'll do for the first one it's kill, so disabled equals true, false, sorry. So script will work, so kill equals to false, even though it actually equals true, but we're changing this, so kill equals false, but in game.workspace.player.killPlayer.disabled it's going to be equal to false. So, and then we can change the material to, what did we put it to again? Neon. And then we have to put it in like this, like that, because it's a string value. Then we just add another comma, and then the color is going to be brick color dot new, and then I think we set it to really red, like this. And then we can just no, we need to keep that actually. So then what this is going to do is, I'm pretty sure if there's no errors, it's going to do the same exact thing. Yep, you can see there's no errors in the output. Those errors are just from some plugins I downloaded, and it freed up our script a lot. And then we can also just copy this, and then if we just drop down a line, we can change this to true, and then we'll just change this to plastic. And then we can just change this to industrial white. So now all of that, remember how big it was at the beginning, and we can just, if we have like this huge line of code in the future, and we'll just do like, I'll learn events in the future, or you guys will learn events. I already know what events are, but I'll teach you guys that in the future. So when we do an event, let's say when the base plate turns yellow, then I can change this to false neon brick color.new and really red. So that's what functions are basically. Well, so there's one thing more that I need to talk about, and it's this up here. So in this parameters, you can say anything like L, M, and C. And actually, we'll just do the first letters of everything. And then you can see we're getting these errors down here, or these underlined parts, or values. And that's because in the future, I'll be telling you more about these values. But we're basically, if you guys know what values are, we're setting these values to K, M, and C. So then we have to write down here M, C, and K. So M, C, and K are nil right now. They don't equal anything. So that's what nil means. So nil means it doesn't equal to anything. But then down here, we're changing K. So K is the first one. So K is equal to false. So if K is equal to false, then when it does this, because it's setting all of these, so when this line goes through, it's setting K to false. So it's basically going like this, false. Changing this to neon. And I know it's giving these errors down here because it doesn't know what I'm talking about. Then it does brick color dot new really red. And since these aren't variables, it's erroring this out and everything, but that's basically what you're changing it to. So if I just go back, and it's looking at these, and if on the first one it's equaling all of these to false, if it's equaling these, this K equals false, M equals neon, and C equals brick color dot new really red. So when it goes here inside of the script after it's changed all of these variables, and it knows that K equals this, so when I say M dot value equals neon, M dot value equals false, and C dot value equals neon, and K dot value equals brick color dot new really red. And if it's the same thing, if I just went up here and said local K equals false, or I'll just show you this way. So inside of this function, right, we have all of these things, and this happens when we call the function, right? But we have these variables up here, and when we're changing them, we can do print k dot value. No, we can just do print k, print m, and print c. So since they equal, c equals, on the first one, let's just add in a weight right here, 5. And then if we just click play or run, then in the over here it's gonna say false, neon, and really red, and then down here it says true, plastic, and industrial white. So I hope that makes a little bit more sense now. And that's basically functions. And I'll show you events in the future so you can use these functions to trigger at multiple times or at a certain time when something happens. But that's it for today's video. If you liked, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and that's it. Bye.